do a segment every week on this show called Just Shave It, Bro.
Oh.
Where we find a person. Usually it's a mugshot, but I saw this guy
for a while, but I thought maybe we shouldn't keep putting criminals up.
Yeah.
Do a live show.
And I saw this guy last night on My Girlfriend Loves the Real Housewives. So I saw this guy. I think that one on the bottom left is like from last night's show.
Yeah.
And I think he might be a Just Shave. So, Paul, can you just kind of explain what we mean by Just Shave It, Bro?
Basically, it almost feels like we're making fun of people, but what we're really trying to do is really just help people out. Some people hang on just a little bit too long for really, it's almost like a personal maintenance thing.
Right.
You have to decide.
That's acceptable. Yeah.
It's really like to empower people. That's
Yes.
like really where we come at it from. But this guy, and we like to do kind of borderline cases where you could say like, hey, it's pretty good. I see what he's doing. He has to grow up the top a little bit more.
Yeah.
It's definitely a strategic haircut where he's picking and choosing where things are. But I think I would keep this.
You would?
I think I would
keep it.
Dude,
he's like, he is, to me, I look at him, and he is a classic hair restoration candidate. So my thing with the hair restoration is that I like sort of shaving my head down, like my hair. Yeah. If you get hair restoration, like you don't do that, I don't think, right?
You need special haircuts from them, and even if
you like have to sort of grow it out to sort of show what you've bought.
Yeah.
But this guy has no problem growing it out. But like, if he got hair restoration, like this is all filling in. I don't think that if he shaves his head, that's going to be a good look for him.
See, that's the thing we always say. Like, you have to have a certain type of face, and not everyone has it. It's a little like some people almost look like a baby as soon as you shave your head.
Yeah. Well, look at the whole thing. It's I don't know. There's a little too much like Orange County going on there with you have the side. So obviously he's very proud of his sideburns. That's another part of this. Very proud of his teeth.
Yeah.
Mormon.
Now you had other pictures of him, right, where he had a goatee, a fuller goatee.
Yeah, he does a lot of things, like the sideburns.
He does a lot of
he does a lot of
it's
stuff.
It's a lot of face accoutrement. I think like there's a lot like the sideburns.
When you think of that word, what do you think of?
Accoutrement?
Probably not facial accoutrement.
No, I think of one thing. You ever see Winnebago Man?
Oh. Dude.
Right?
Oh, it's one of my favorites. I constantly, on sets, I always channel him.
That's it. I mean, like how can you not think of that when you hear that word?
When I'm shooting commercials, I always say, I don't want to hear any more shit from anyone, and that includes me.
So you think this is a good case for hair restoration?
Oh, I think this guy.
He is the guy.
He is the guy. He is the hair restoration guy. I mean, I don't think there's any question about it because he clearly wants to have hair.
Yeah.
Like I don't necessarily want to have hair.
That's how I feel too.
But he wants to have hair. And he's going to get hair if he just goes and buys some.
And he's going into law, so they say your appearance matters as a lawyer.
And I think you look harder if you have a shaved head.
Look at that one, so the straight on, that's a bad look for him.
Yeah,
because
I knew Brad would be good at this segment.
Oh man, this is the hair. Believe me, I've been thinking a lot about hair restoration lately. I've been talking to JD Martinez and Jackie Bradley, and now we're getting to it, but. It's the straight on thing is not a good look for him. It's it's almost like a much less distinctive version of Rob Corddry's little thing that came
Peninsula.
out. Well, yeah.
That's an island. See, I'm thinking maybe he had some plugs and these are failing, dying plugs on top.
You
there.
think so?
Yeah, maybe.
That's a terrible look too. Plugs are just
that'll happen.
That's the worst.
There's some people in show business where you get really
were you at you should at this guy, so send him the clip.
You probably should.
I mean, what do you have to lose? What's he gonna hate you? I mean,
exactly.
Who cares?
That's true. We should do that.
It does look like he's doing something. So it looks it's all right.
Oh, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that might just be like
it's tough. It's one of the tough things. I'm losing a little bit in the back, and it was like a come to Jesus moment when it happened. When you first notice it in like the CBS camera, you look up and you're like, "Who's that? Oh my God, that's me!"
Yeah,
so we talked. We a little bit of a.
Nah,
it's nothing crazy at all.
There's something there.
Because that's something like Rogaine, right? I mean, that's I can't like smother my head with Rogaine and expect to like grow an afro out of my forehead.
But I'm afraid. See, my thing with Rogaine is, I'm like, if it makes hair grow fast, it probably makes everything grow fast. So if there's any like tumors or blood clots or any weird things in there, I'm just pouring Miracle Grow on that.
Yeah. So if you listen to the commercials, that's what they say. You say, "Well, grow hair, but you'll have to put up with the tumors." Yeah.
That's like my mindset.
But you never know that.
Yeah, I never even think of that. I'm just like, yeah, I did use that for a little while, and I did have immediate results.
Yeah.
Like
did you?
They say that's the only spot it really works.
Yeah. Like
Because you couldn't sculpt your hairline again with it.
No,
right? Like,
but so when I do,
I remember the old pitcher Larry Anderson did a bit one time where remember the spray on stuff.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. When I do commercials, they cover that.
Do they really?
Yeah. When I do commercials and movies, they spray a little. And it's like. This is how I found out it's even there. Yeah. So I'm shooting a commercial. I'm sitting in the set. I'm just like, they're setting up cameras and stuff. And I'm just like kind of sitting there waiting. And I'm listening to two crew members set up the shot behind me. Yeah. And I hear one of the guys go like, move it a little bit to the left. It's directly on his bald spot right now. No. And I'm like, bald spot?
Talking about me?
And then next commercial, the makeup artist is like 80 and she's like, I'm just going to give you a little bit of this. And she goes, you should take a picture of this so you can buy some for yourself. And she sprays it on the little dot on the top of my head. But then I'm in a movie, which is like the biggest thing I've ever been in.
Which movie?
It's called The Sleepover. It'll be out next year.
Who's in it?
Ken Marino and Malin Ackerman,
I know them.
Yeah. And it's a teen movie, like a kids movie, but they're the parents. I only have a very small part, like 4 lines.
Well, that's good. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Good stuff.
It's awesome.
So I learned something on that shoot is that because I was like, oh, there's the bald spray, and she goes, no, we spray this on everybody, even the women. Because it just doesn't look good to have like scalp on camera. So like you'll know now I can't stop seeing it and everything. So I was watching Mindhunters, on Netflix. Yeah. I'm like, this guy's got tons of it in his hair. Tons. So now I see it in everything.
I didn't even know they made it anymore. Because like I said, like the Larry Anderson thing was he did Eddie Munster.
Oh yeah.
So basically he had it like go down here and then like do like a thing.
No, you can't. Nose. It has to be like it can only just cover what's peeking through. It can't completely cover.
I kind of want to go out and get some right now. Just like show up at the park one day.
JD Martinez is like, you know what? You know what, Rob? I will do that interview.
You could have been on the podcast. We could have talked about this for 20 minutes.
This could be you right now.